have two different kinds of fabric here. I have a fall pattern, and then I have a Christmas pattern. And we are going to turn this into a double-sided apron for both seasons. Hey y'all, welcome back. We are heading into the holiday season. We're gonna start cooking, and I have two little helpers that just absolutely love to help me cook. So I'm going to make a couple of double-sided aprons for them. I just picked up some generic pre-cut fabric at Walmart. There's a Christmas print, and then I also got like more of a autumn print. And I'm going to put the Christmas on one side, the autumn on the other, and that way they will have a Thanksgiving and a Christmas apron. So 1 yard of each print is going to be enough to make 2 child-sized aprons. If you have an apron already, it's easy to just lay it on your fabric, trace around it, and there's your pattern. But I'm actually going to use one of their little t-shirts. Because I'm making 2 aprons, I also have some black scrap fabric that I'm going to use for the straps. If you're only making 1 out of this, you're going to have plenty of leftover printed fabric for the strap. I'm going to make the apron for my smaller helper with X-shaped straps on the back, so there will be no tying for her. She should be able to just slip it over her head and be good to go. In the end, for my slightly bigger helper, I'm going to put 2 straps at the top and then put loops in the side so that we can cross it in the back, go through the loops, and tie it at the waist. Full disclosure here, I am not a seamstress. So we're gonna sew this together and then flip it wrong side out. So we're gonna want the right side of this fabric facing the right side of the other piece of fabric. I wanna make sure that it's not upside down. So the snowmen don't matter quite so much. They're sort of topsy-turvy everywhere here and there. But this is the top side of this. So this will be where the neck of our little apron is. And I want to make sure that I keep it like that. And the other thing I want to do is I want to fold this in half. And that way we can measure it and cut it. And both sides will be symmetrical. Okay, for our pattern, I've tucked the sleeves into the t-shirt, and I am just going to line up this folded edge of the t-shirt with the folded edge of the material. So I want this to be straight. And then we want to come straight across here. Okay. Then we are just going to measure that sleeve. And then it's just a matter of coming straight down this way. Now I also measured how long this would need to be on my little people. And this is for my smaller one. It's going to need to be about 4 inches below the hem of the t-shirt. So I'm just going to do this. I can line up with that. And now I should be able to cut on this blue line and have an apron shape. Okay, just gonna leave this folded.
Mama, you have to see
And then we're gonna set this part aside because we're gonna make pockets out of it. And look, we have 2 little apron sections. So you could totally just hem this and add straps and make 2 separate single layer aprons out of this. So I'm going to sew the pockets on before I sew these 2 sides together. Fold it over. And I'm just going to stitch down what will be the top of the pocket. Alright, so now I'm going to put these back face to face. Pop a few pins in just to keep things where I want them. Alright. Okay, so remember we're not going to do the top section. We need to leave that open, both because we're going to flip it wrong side out or right side out, and because that's where we're going to sew it on our straps. I was terrified I'm going to leave a pin. To just flip it. Alright, it took me a little bit to decide how I wanted to do these straps, but I finally settled on this. I want them to be the same thickness as the aprons. So I need 4 pieces for that. And this basting spray is amazing. I'm just going to top stitch down the side, both sides of this. Just need to put our straps in here. So when I did this, I left one end open, or not hemmed. This end's not hemmed, and that's okay, because we are gonna pop it right in here. So I'm gonna fold this over a little bit. So that it matches up. And if I can find my pin cushion, there it is. Pins in the wrong direction again. Same thing on this side. I'm trying to get these straps roughly the same length. Put it all the way up on the side there. Okay, I think we are ready to sew this on. Let's see what I can do here. Is not cooperating. I think we have ourselves an apron. So this will just cross over the back and then go through the loop, just like that. And up the side. should be long enough to tie right here at the waist. There we go. All right, that worked. So again, I am not a seamstress, but I think this is gonna work. It'll keep my little helpers' clothes clean. It's just really cute. It's good and thick. Let me just show you. This was the other one. So what I did was I made the straps and then decided I was gonna do this. So I just sort of cut them at an angle, figured out where it was gonna lay on her, and then sewed it onto, I sewed it onto the black side so it's not quite as, it doesn't stand out quite as much as if I'd sewed it onto the yellow side. She loves it. She's already been wearing it today. The first thing she did was to put graham crackers in her pocket, and we went to the store while she was wearing her apron, and she took her graham crackers with her so that she could snack, and it worked really well. And even though I sewed it onto it, it flips just fine, and it looks just fine. As always, if you like this kind of thing, go ahead and give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything. Thanks for watching.